Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. So it's Anthony. So today we're talking about Astral Chain and this heat that they dropped on the Nintendo Japan channel. As always, I'll make sure you guys get the link to the description box so you guys can go to the video. But yeah, guys, let's jump straight into it. So we see the player start off at the Neuron Police Facility, and this seems to be like the place where the player will go to undertake missions and also train for difficult boss battles. We're also introduced into two key players that I believe that will actually be helping the player along in the journey. One of them is a female; she has pink hair, and the other one, he looks like an OG of the police academy who's schooling the young people on how to be great at the as like a police officer. He seems to be experienced from what I can tell, and throughout the trailer, he's well not trailer, but the gameplay like overview, he's telling the player like how to play and how to watch out for certain things. They also seem to be pretty important because it's like they're here as like they're given like screen time, and they're telling the players like, hey, like you should watch out for this, or this is the area like where you're gonna start off, and these are gonna be the places that you explore, as you guys will see in the trailer. We also see that Astral Chain is open world, so rather than like where you're you know being linear in like certain games, we see with Astral Chain like you actually have to walk around and interact with stuff like traditional RPGs. But as far as like being a traditional RPG, like this is definitely one of the ones that I feel is going to be really big for Nintendo. Just seeing like how Platinum Games is attacking like the gameplay mechanics of it. Like I'm definitely liking what I'm seeing from this game, but I can't wait to get my hands on it in August 30th. So let's go. But anyway, guys, we also get introduced to five different types of Legion, but it's something that they showed off in later in the gameplay trailer. But this is like the first part, and I just wanted to bring you guys like a quick video. But yeah, we see five of them, and for you guys that don't know, the Legion is a robot living organism that is attached to your wrist by an interdimensional chain. It's basically the little white robot thing that you see with the blue chain like throughout the gameplays. It also, like I mentioned earlier, like you play with real time combat, so there isn't the traditional where you can just think about stuff. Like you actually have to be figuring out and feeling out the battle like as you play. Like this isn't really time to be thinking. Like you have to be able to react. Like this is what this game is more about. And the combat looks crazy, bro. Especially the samurai boss. I can't wait to fight him, man. I might take some L's, but he definitely looked kind of cool. And you can also chain bind enemies where they're paralyzed for a short time, and you can deal massive damage to them. One thing I realized too is that throughout the overview trailer, like they were showing how like some hits it did less damage than the other hits, and whenever the damage is white, it seemed like it did like normal damage, but when it turned yellow, it seemed like it was doing critical damage. So that was something else that I was able to analyze based off watching it for a little bit. You can also sidestep slash flip to avoid enemies' attack. The reason why I said flip is because it doesn't look like a regular like sidestep. Like you're actually like moving out of the way, but you're also like doing a flip like while they're moving. So I wasn't really sure how to say like sidestep flip. So that's what I said. You can also do a stylish backflip to avoid attacks. So let's say like an enemy's coming like directly at you and you want to back up to create some space. You can use the backflip for that. You can also use a special finishing move where your Legion dismantles the enemy, and it looked fire. Like you guys will see exactly what I'm talking about. Kind of like in Mortal Kombat where you do like the finish him move. Um, Also, the enemy can attack your Legion to lower their stamina, and once your Legion is gone, like it's down to like zero, like you're definitely defenseless, and you're definitely gonna get your head rocked, bro. Like I was watching the overview trailer, and it was showing like how like when the enemy attacked the Legion, not you directly, but the Legion, like the bar would go down to where your energy is basically gonna run out, and it got down to zero, and the Legion completely disappeared, and you were by yourself. And then the boss came out of nowhere and started doing heavy attacks, and he started beating your head in until your Legion was recovering. So I think the big thing that the OG guy that was at the police academy was talking about in that trailer was that like to watch out and to not be so reckless with using it. But yeah, guys, I might bring a part 2 to this video. As always, make sure you like, dislike, or comment if you thought the video was good or what you guys would improve. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.